It's funny how plans can change in the blink of an eye. You spend weeks meticulously organizing everything down to the minute, only to have it all unravel with one unexpected twist. It's like standing on solid ground one moment, then suddenly finding yourself on shifting sands. But hey, life's funny that way. Plans change and we adapt. Maybe this is a chance to discover something unexpected. Maybe it's a reminder that spontaneity has its own magic. Or maybe it's just a lesson in patience and resilience. Whatever it is, we will take a deep breath, recalibrate, and trust that another adventure, perhaps even better, awaits just around the corner. Because in the end, it's not always about the destination, but the journey itself, twists and all. Today we are headed to the Olympic Peninsula, and we are joined by Dave in his 2017 Jeep JK. Our original plan was to head east and go north on the Stampede Pass, then east on I-90 and take the Washington BDR south back down to Highway 12, just outside of Wynoochie Lake. Due to the Black Canyon fire and the Retreat fire, the BDR and Highway 12 were closed. So we made a last-minute audible and are headed to the Olympic Peninsula. We'll be following the lower section of the Olympic Traverse created by Overland Trail Guides. We will be joining the route just north of Sheldon, Washington, heading east through the Skokomish Valley, finding waterfalls and lakes, and hopefully some place to camp for the night, eventually landing back on Highway 101 on the west side of the peninsula.
Go ahead and tell us your thoughts on airing down and taking the sway bar off your Jeep and driving on the dirt for the very first time.
So this really my first time off road with the Jeep we got a few months ago. We drove a little while on the gravel and the bumps and stuff. Pulled over. We aired the tires down to 20 pounds, 25 pounds. Disconnected the sway bar, and it makes all the difference in the world. It went from a bouncy, rough ride to a pretty smooth ride. So it definitely does what they tell you it's going to do.
Yeah, because you drove with the tires aired down for a little bit with the sway bar still engaged.
I did. We didn't disengage it. We just drove with the tires being aired down. Huge difference. Then we disengaged the sway bar. And again, it just got even better yet.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference. It's actually been really surprising for me how much of a difference it really made.
So we've been on the trail for a little while and came across a campground called Brown Creek Campground, Forest Service Campground. Pretty nice little campground. Got a nice little creek going through it, Brown Creek. Lots of pretty close river access. There's some people right down on the river. Not too bad. A little bit of section of paved road up here. Got the sun finally came out. It was a little overcast this morning as usual, and then the sun came out. So we're just looking for a place to stop for lunch. But so far, I had a pretty nice day.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Yeah. I don't know how long this pavement will last, but we are following that, what's it called, Olympic Traverse?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, still on that Olympic Traverse. We've taken a few meanderings off to the side, found a great little gravel pit area where it looks like people do some shooting. Picked up a few cans and stuff there just to help keep things clean. And yeah, we're hoping we could get down to the creek someplace where there weren't already a bunch of people, but it doesn't look like it. We are now, looks like we're following Rock Creek. Looks substantially smaller. I haven't actually seen it yet, but according to the Onyx, we are basically following Rock Creek. We're out here quite a ways. Surprised how many people we've seen actually. This is the first, first time we've been, well, not the first time in a while that we've been out with some other Jeepers. Dave and Jeremiah are following behind us. I shared our route with him from my Onyx, emailed it to him, and it came up on his Onyx, so that worked great. Christine, she sent me her route from Gaia, and I was able to open it up in Onyx, but it's more of a, it doesn't exactly follow the roads. It's kind of a red line that approximates the roads, but it's working. And I've got it showing up on my screen here in the dash, so it's working super great actually. Easier than just trying to follow it on the phone. Which I know most people have big dash screens, but this is a 2005 Wrangler, so no, did not have a screen of any kind. We replaced that when I got it with this little 5.5 or 6 inch touchscreen in here. Works perfect. We are in the Olympic National Forest. We are not in the Olympic National Park. We are near Olympic National Park. This is Olympic National Forest. It is on the Olympic Peninsula here in Washington. Olympic Peninsula is kind of delineated by where Hood Canal drops down off of Puget Sound and kind of almost cuts the peninsula clear off, but otherwise, that would be an island. Well, that's what makes it a peninsula. It's also has the Olympic mountain range, is a subtropical rainforest, so this area can get well over 100 inches of rain every year. So that's why we typically head east or south, because we get plenty of rain without having to go to the rainforest. But when it's nice this time of year, it's a beautiful place to go. It's temperate, it's cool. It's only 70 degrees. So perfect.
So what's going on over here?
So apparently the tire hitting the...
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's... So when I disconnect the sway bar, it goes and it connects to these little pins
Right.
up here in the front.
Uh-huh.
But the tire apparently rubs it.
Oh.
And so what
Do they
happened...
bounce around like that?
And so...
Do these things just literally rock around when you're driving?
Yeah, so...
Oh, you hang those from there. I get it now.
Yeah, so you disconnect it from the axles.
I got
So what it
you.
does is it connects this is a torsion bar,
Yep.
and it connects to both sides. So
I
it
gotcha.
keeps your front end from rocking back and forth. But when you're off-roading, you want it to be able to do that. So
Yep.
you disconnect it, but the problem is
You just have a button.
this one, the bolt came off.
I see what you're saying.
So I just reconnected the other side. It's not doing anything. So
you need a bolt.
yeah, so I just need a nut to reconnect it
I got you.
to, this is what attaches it to the sway bar.
Yep.
This goes on the axle, the pin goes through it, but the nut fell off. So yeah, Better than having a nut falling off of the fucking wheel or something.
No shit.
Righto.
So we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
So we're on some dirt roads. Don't remember what exactly the road we are on. We're still on the Olympic Traverse, headed towards Wynoochie Lake. It's been a really cool drive so far. We've stopped and had lunch with our friends that are following behind us. It's a super beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees, clear skies. There's quite a few people out, but no, I mean, when I say quite a few people out, I mean, we see someone like every half hour. Oh, big bump. Yeah, the roads are pretty good. Got the Onyx displayed on the stereo touch panel, which is nice. We can see where we're going. Looking for a place, maybe pull off. And I think the kid needs to take a break. But what do you think?
Yeah. Well, we shouldn't be too far out from Spider Lake, I think it is.
Spider Lake, I think, is the next stop.
Yeah, so maybe if we can get down to the lake, we can dip our feet in.
Yeah.
Nestled within the lush expanse of the Olympic National Park, the legend of Bigfoot finds fertile ground amidst towering old-growth forests and mist-shrouded peaks. As visitors venture into the UNESCO World Heritage Site, they immerse themselves in a realm where untamed wilderness meets the mysteries of folklore. Among the dense ferns and ancient trees, sightings of the elusive Sasquatch have sparked intrigue for generations, blending tales of the wild with the natural wonder of one of America's most diverse ecosystems. Olympic National Park beckons adventurers and curious souls alike to explore this pristine landscape and perhaps catch a glimpse of Bigfoot amidst the mystic beauty. So this is the trail to Wynoochie Falls.
Nestled in the serene expanses of Washington State's Olympic Peninsula, beckons with its tranquil waters and stunning natural surroundings. Formed by the Wynoochie Dam, this reservoir serves as a picturesque haven for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. Surrounded by lush forests and the rugged peaks of the Olympic Mountains, Wynoochie Lake offers a peaceful escape for fishing, boating, and camping adventures. The dam itself stands as a testament to human ingenuity, harnessing the power of the Wynoochie River to provide energy while creating a serene oasis amidst the wild beauty of the Pacific Northwest. Whether exploiting its shores or marveling at the engineering feat of the dam, Wynoochie Lake promises a memorable experience blending natural wonder and human achievement.
So we did a loop through the campground, and of course the campground was full. That wasn't too surprising. So now we are heading up a road on the west side of Wynoochie Lake. Bumpity bump. Hoping we can find something up here that's doable. It says private property on the sign. Another beautiful road to go down. See where this goes.
I see a camper.
It goes to a closed gate. That was a complete fail. We never did find a place to camp. Everything we did come close was full. People everywhere. And then there was just nothing else out there. So we decided to head on home. We did stop for dinner in Hoquiam. We stopped at a little place called the Red Cedar. Very nice. Beer and wine and a few spirits. They had a live band, live acoustic guitar. Food was pretty good. So if you're ever in Hoquiam, stop and check them out. But we are headed home now. We should be there in about an hour. And it'll be nice to sit in a cozy chair and relax.